There are many issues related to sex in any relationship, and I've heard a great deal of success stories, and I've also heard some failures. And I have to say that most of the problems that couples will encounter in this category are going to fall into two sections: frequency and style. So in this lesson, let's address frequency. Many people think that men want sex more than women, but it's just not true. Sexual desires range from person to person, not from male versus female. So you can have a wife who has a higher sex drive than her husband. What's most important is that we find a way to keep both parties happy. So here's how. First of all, you need to begin by discussing the issue of frequency by defining your expectations. Questions like, how often would you like to have sex? If the quantity differs, negotiate an amount that works for both of you. Another thing you want to discuss is, how long do you like to have sex for? Is it an all-night run or is it a quickie? And when do you prefer to have sex? I once counseled a woman who actually became annoyed with having sex with her husband. He would always initiate sex right after she fell asleep. So she'd wake up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with something poking her. Well, she began to just deny him altogether. Turns out that she actually enjoyed having sex, but the timing was all wrong. He would catch her when she was half asleep, and who's going to be in the mood when they're groggy? So what I did is I advised them, come up with an amenable time. What they ended up doing was deciding to wake up earlier in the morning and have sex before going off to work. It solved their problem. This is what you and your mate will have to do. You'll need to talk about it, map out a plan, not only for the number of weekly sexual encounters, but when will they occur. Drill down and see where your preference with regard to frequency are in accordance and where they differ. Then come up with a compromise that satisfies both of you. You'll be thanking me before long.